Update 51 dropped earlier today, and on top of the new paragon and the map, there are tons of interesting balance changes that I want to talk about, and in this video I'm going to focus on two changes. Number one, the buff to the paragon, that's absolutely nuts, and number two, the nerf to Phayze. Yeah, the boss has been nerfed, so it's easier now. So let's bring up the changes to the ninja paragon first. Going from top to bottom, the distraction distances are now less random and more centered around the average distraction distance. But honestly, who really cares about that for the ninja paragon? Next, the main shuriken attack damage bonus to targets that currently has a sticky bomb on them has been increased by more than 4x. So the regular attack now does even more damage to the strongest bloon that the sticky is targeting. This is a pretty decent chunk too. At degree 1, the main shuriken does 32 damage plus 128 elite boss damage, so this extra 49 damage per shuriken is pretty decent. The next two lines show the flash bomb and the flash bomb shuriken getting a pierce reduction. Normally I don't care much about pierce reductions because paragons are so insane anyway, but a while back we had a general pierce nerf to all paragons that I underestimated the impact of severely, and getting more pierce nerfs after that can actually be pretty impactful. Next, the sticky bomb now attacks slower to properly scale against bosses at high degrees, so that the ninja doesn't throw stickies at other targets that leads to downtime on the attack versus the boss itself. So the slower attack speed is actually good if you have a high degree paragon, and on top of that, the damage of the sticky bomb was buffed. The raw damage went from 16k to 50k. That is an insane jump. Now, the bonus boss damage was reduced quite a bit to counteract some of this, but still, that is a lot of damage. We also got more bonus camo damage, 3.2k to almost 19k. That's another huge increase. Now, versus DDTs, who cares, because you're gonna kill them so fast anyway, but remember that Phayze is a camo boss, so you're gonna have a lot more damage towards Phayze. And lastly, what do you know, we have some more buffs, this time to the area of effect explosion damage of the sticky bomb. That particular kind of damage is probably not the most important of this paragon, but yep, that's been buffed too. And now let's have a glance at the changes to the boss Phayze. On the first line of changes, you can see that the base speed of the boss has been reduced. It was already pretty slow, but now you can go to the bathroom mid-fight and not have to worry. Secondly, the mechanic where Phayze pulls bloons is now less random. The max and minimum offset has been brought a lot tighter. What exactly are these numbers? I don't really know, to be honest. And lastly, the HP for both normal and elite has been slightly reduced for each and every tier. So obviously what we're gonna do today is play elite Phayze, and we're gonna use the ninja paragon as much as we can, and we're gonna use ninjas for every tier. And when we get to tier 5, I'm gonna see how low of a degree I can use to solo the boss, and we're gonna do it on logs so we can compare how much stronger it is now than before, because I did this exact thing over a year ago when it got buffed before. Alright, let's fire up a game and get right into it. So I think I have the entire game plan laid out. Tier 1 is gonna be Master Bomber, Tier 2 a bunch of ninjas, bunch of buffs, and Tier 3 and above Ninja Paragon. I don't know about you guys, but I think this is like the first ever Paragon update where I feel like the Paragon is not the number one, like, most interesting thing. Like, sure, I don't mind the Paragon, I don't hate it, absolutely not, but there's so many interesting balance changes that I saw this morning, and I'm so excited to make videos on all of them. And, you know, the Paragon is, you know, not at the top of the list. But don't get me wrong, there will be more Bomb Paragon videos. I already have some ideas lined up for things I want to do with it, but there's just so many other exciting things that I'm going to be making videos on first, I think. But I'm pretty surprised about the change to Phayze here, because Phayze was nerfed, so it's easier now, and I feel like that's kind of strange, because, I mean, we've had power creep for a good while now, and I mean, this update, sure, there was some changes that was, you know, making things more balanced, you know, throwing in a couple of nerfs, but honestly, once more, mostly buffs. And I figured, you know, the least boring way to mitigate that is to make the bosses stronger, but instead they threw in a boss nerf in there, which was kind of surprising, right? I don't know, I was kind of expecting Ninja Kiwi to eventually start buffing bosses to mitigate the boss creep, the power creep in a very, you know, non-boring way, because, you know, you don't like seeing nerfs, it's not fun, you know, but seeing a boss get stronger, that's basically is a nerf to every other tower, and, you know, it's not boring. So I'm kind of surprised to see a nerf to a boss, because that kind of puts a hole in my theory of them eventually wanting to buff bosses. So what does that say about the future? Are we going to continue to get power creep for a while longer? Or have they chosen to go the route of eventually start nerfing things to balance them out rather than making bosses stronger? Probably, I guess. I don't know. For now, I don't mind it because buffs are fun and I like fun. Okay, I'm probably not gonna focus a lot on the farming, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I will see you in a while on the first tier. Well, looks like this farm is not in range, but that's fine. Don't think our farming needs to be that good here. 66k, yeah, that's more than enough for this guy. Actually, let's go ahead and keep at least one of these to sell our ninja with it later. And I remember from the boss tournament that the damage of the sticky bombs does not line up very well with the HP of the boss, so you throw like another sticky for like 100 HP, which wastes a lot of time, so we might want to get a tier 4 as well to get rid of that problem. But since the HP has been reduced this update, I'm wondering if that won't be a problem at all, so I'm just gonna play here. And I want to see if the damage lines up good or not. Okay, so 2 stickies for the shield. And can it take this out in 1 sticky now? No, it still can't. Okay, so you still gotta add something. How about 1 sticky up here? And then 1 sticky down here. Oh, we can't afford that. Okay, well, in that case, I think just having a sniper will do the trick as well. Let's see. 1, 2, and is this gonna be enough? Oh yeah, pretty much. Almost good enough. I'll take it. Don't know what kind of farming I should be doing right now. I guess I'll just add another boat. And maybe I can get that to tier 4. Get some more sell back on these whenever the boss fight ends. I guess for tier 2, I might wanna like get a bunch of shinobis and have the master bomber alongside some regular ninjas and maybe a temple buff, and then I can use the support temple for like cheap farms once tier 2 is done maybe. Not sure why I care so much about the first 2 tiers, because that's not really what the video is about. Tier 3 and above, when we test the paragon, that's where it's at. And there we go, tier 1 is done. And now back to farming again. I don't know why I assumed I would be able to get a temple and a gigantic ninja setup by tier 2, because I'm not that good. Not going that hard on the farming. Anyway, I'll see you on tier 2 and we'll see what kind of a setup we can throw together. Let's cook up a homeland ability, because why not? Now let's start by selling all of our stuff. And let's get the support temple somewhere here. And I'm gonna over-sacrifice a little bit here, but that's fine. Like so. And get a bunch of ninjas. The homeland is not gonna last the entire kill, but I don't care. I'm gonna use it. Get rid of it. Get some more ninjas. Yeah, we got 20 stacks on this one now. I'd say that's enough. Oh, wait. Debuffs. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get it here. Get this for more range. And I guess we want to get this one too. And oh, I didn't prepare one of these. Let's get that now. Yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking about this so much. Let's just go ahead and play and see what this can do. Okay. And let's glue strike here. Bam. Oh wait, oh, that doesn't have camo. Okay. But yeah, look at this. It's going by pretty quickly. When you do like a proper setup and you actually spend time, you know, making a good ninja setup, ninjas are freaking OP, especially versus this boss. Such an amazing tower. Like when I first started playing bloons, I'm pretty sure like the ninja was the most commonly used tower in like all of my chimps games. Always loved that start. Oh wait, it's gonna get... it's too far away now. Well, this ended up sucking. Okay, come on, just end this so I can go back to farming. Well, there we go. Next here, we're finally getting to the paragon. Well, as usual, the farming is nothing to cheer about, but should be enough for paragon at least. So for next tier, I guess we're going for a degree 1 ninja paragon, or actually a degree 20, because those first 20 degrees are so cheap anyway, so why not? Let me go ahead and just clean everything up here, because we're not gonna need that much more cash later anyway, just for your viewing pleasure. Let's go ahead and get the paragon right in the center. Whatever, let's just crank some more upgrades in there and maybe go for a 40. How much do I need to sacrifice for that? Like this much? Oh my god. Okay, let's get a degree 40 plus here. That should do the trick. Oh, perfect. Now, I'm pretty sure getting a 40 is pretty overkill for tier 3, because I think every sticky is gonna insta-kill like one shield or one skull, so maybe this was just a waste of money. Yeah, okay. And then one more sticky. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would have been the case even with a degree 20, so yeah. At tier 3, okay, I guess we are kind of seeing the bonus to sticky the targets in action, but I mean, look at this. Yeah, most of the time the sticky is what takes it out anyway, so we're not really gonna be able to see the effect of that bonus until like later tiers, I guess. Because now it's kind of useless, because it's gonna get taken out by the sticky anyway. But man, this paragon versus this boss is such an amazing combo. So much value for your investment. Well, that's tier 3. Back to farming again. Just a little bit more farming and then I'm done. See you in a sec. Okay, I think, honestly, I want to go ahead and get a degree 40 again, and I'll tell you why. The big comparison I want to make is on tier 5. In a previous video, we did this exact thing of trying to beat Elite Phayze with the lowest degree ninja paragon as possible. A degree 60 beat it quite comfortably, and then a degree 59 just barely worked, but we needed to place it in the very center on the water in order for it to do so. And we beat it by like, I don't know, we had like 3 seconds left until round 139 ended. So I want to try a degree 40. That's pretty greedy. That's probably not going to work for tier 5. But I can create a degree 40 now and keep it for tier 5 and just see if it works. There's no way 40 can work, but it would be interesting to see how far it gets. Okay, so is that a 40, 41? 41, okay, let's do that. So tier 4 here is not really that interesting. It's gonna beat it and it's gonna make it to like, I don't know, here somewhere. So not really anything unexpected is gonna happen here. And let's try to make a prediction for tier 5. If degree 59 was the best we could do before, and what was limiting us was the time remaining before round 139 ended, how low of a degree can beat tier 5 now? I don't know, there is a few things to factor in here. Number 1, all of the buffs to the ninja, but there's also been some nerfs to counteract some of it, and we also got the nerf to the boss itself. I'm thinking probably a degree 50? Sounds reasonable? Yeah, you know, 50, 55, somewhere there in between. If a sub 50 can do it, I would be very impressed. That would be power creep bonanza. But I mean, this paragon is made for Phayze, sure, but still, a sub 50 taking down elite tier 5 Phayze, that would be pretty crazy. Okay, 119 is about to end. Boom, there we go. Okay, so last time, degree 59 was the lowest we could do. It was at the very end of round 139, and the boss popped like right here. And our first attempt now is with a degree 41. So this is not gonna work, but let's see how close it gets. Obviously looking very good in the beginning here, but let's not forget that Phayze slows down your towers more and more for every skull. And even though I just mentioned it a second ago, I'm already being fooled. I'm like, wow, look at this. Look at how great it's doing. It might actually make it. But no, I'm sticking to the original prediction. There's no way this can do it. I mean, right? It's got 2 more teleports. Wait, this next teleport is gonna be like from here to here, and then from here to here. Wait. No way. Is this is actually gonna do it? How? There's no way a degree 41 can solo elite Phayze. That's insane. And look, we're on round 132, so we got plenty of time too in terms of rounds. Like what? There is no way they made this paragon this strong. Like, what were they thinking? Wait, yeah, it's got no more teleports. It's gonna do it. A degree 41. When you go from 40 to 41, you gain a bit of extra pierce, but I don't think we needed that. So a degree 40 would almost certainly do it. Do you think a 39 would? Nah, no way, right? No way. But yeah, look at this. It's gonna beat it right here. It's not even close. Okay. A 40 would definitely do it too. Let's restart and try 39. Dude, if 39 works, I am calling Ninja Kiwi on their hotline and telling them to nerf everything. 39 to 40 gives a big buff, and so now we're missing that, and we're missing the pierce buff from 40 to 41, so surely this does not work. This would be so incredibly overpowered if this works. I was honestly a bit surprised to see the Ninja Paragon buffed at all, because, I mean, what, it was like not many updates ago that we saw a buff to this Paragon. You know, I think they did what? More camo bonus in the last update to this Paragon. And they also did, I think they did something to make, you know, the sticky bomb timings better in that update too, right? Or am I misremembering? Anyway, this Paragon has received a fair share of buffs. And I mean, again, sure, this Paragon is meant for this boss, but wow, if a 39 can solo, my jaw would drop. Okay, so it teleported here last time, so we are 1 skull and a little bit of shield behind. Okay, wait, so that means I think there's actually a chance we might pop the boss like down here somewhere. Might actually happen. Yeah, definitely quite a bit behind compared to last time. But yeah, I think it's gonna pop it again. I think it's actually gonna work. Wait, oh, you see? The Pierce were actually almost dead due to lack of Pierce. That's crazy. Yeah, so like post the general Pierce nerf to Paragons, any Pierce nerfs that you see in update notes now are like actually important. They can actually make a difference now. Didn't used to be the case. Paragons used to just slaughter everything. Didn't have to care about Pierce at all. Okay, so now it's gotten very far. So if it starts pulling bloons now, that's like actually in the danger zone. And now we're Pierce nerfed. Oh, crap. Wait, let me switch that to first, see if that does anything, but I don't think so. I think we're just being capped right here. Yeah. Wow. I mean, I guess I could do this, but that's like cheating. Yeah, this is cheating, but we'll cheat. Okay, that worked. And wow, look at the rounds now. Round 138. I don't think we're even gonna have time to pop it. Yeah, well, thank God a 39 didn't work, honestly, because, I mean, the fact that a 40 can do it is just, I mean, that's powerful enough, don't you think? Wait. 139 is not that long, but it might actually have time. Wait. Wait. Oh my god. No way. Sure, we cheated it a little bit with the ice because of the Pierce cap right there, but I mean, wow. No way. I mean, we only struggled with the Pierce for a brief moment there, so if you micro it some way or like get better timings with the rounds, you know, I'm pretty sure you could do this with a degree 39 without cheesing it with the ice if you spend some time on it. So we just went from needing 59 degrees to needing only 39. We shaved off 20 degrees. Holy crap, this is a big buff. I don't know, man, this might be too strong. If there's any newbies watching and you're having trouble beating Elite Phayze, I mean, give it a shot with this guy. Tons of interesting changes to cover in update 51. Make sure you're subbed so you don't miss any of them. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.